My motive moving fast like we are explode.
Yeah, right on it body like a speed bike. Wine funny thing cause it feel nice. Good body girl, yeah, me real tight. Me don't know a dumb girl, yeah, me real bright. Cock up, broke out and split. Wine and go down and dip. Girl, me hope will smile so you think can fit. Me work on me body so me can stay.
That it feel like right funny thing like a speed bike. Engine revving.
Good morning and welcome back to the morning ride. And as promised, we're joined by two very special guests from the Powerlifting Association of Belize. Gentlemen, welcome. Today in studio we have Khalid Usher, who is the president, correct, of the body of the Powerlifting Association, and Mr. Kyle Ali. So yes, guys, you guys look buff. So yes, tell me a little bit about yourself, Mr. Khalid Usher.
Like you said, I'm the president of the association. The fairly newer association, the sport of powerlifting fairly newer to Belize, no? So we're very excited. I think we're on the show for promote the third annual national competition we're having. I brought with me one of our newest athletes. This is his first time competing, so it's really good to have his perspective on how excited he is going into the competition and everything like that.
His
First
nice
competition.
Yes. So tell me about yourself, Kyle, and what you're doing to prepare for your first competition.
Well, this is my first competition. Like Khalid said, he's actually my trainer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and it was starting last year. Like the end of summer is when I actually like really started with the powerlifting training. Because I only really started the gym in 2020, actually 2021, and it's been a crazy journey, and I can't wait for this first competition.
Okay, so you started going to the gym regularly in 2021, and then you decided throughout the years that you want to participate, or were you recruited?
No.
Tell me how you got started with the powerlifting.
I think on like Instagram and so I just say because I usually keep like up to date with everybody with like lift heavy in the country, and so I just remember just go through Instagram and see this young boy from Belize City, like, oh, man looks strong and stuff, but I don't really look into it that much. Then one day I see him messaging me about getting serious into the sport, and then I'm always excited for how young people in the sport. I think this year we have the most young people or juniors competing at the competition, like ever since we started. I think basically more than half the people who compete 20 or younger. 20 or young. What are the youngest you have? The youngest we have young boy from Belmopan, Jamai. I think he's 12 or 13. 12 and lifting? Yes. Nice. The girl's gonna want those muscles. Yeah. Yeah. So tell me, this is powerlifting. I know people lift regular. I can only lift about 25 pounds. So tell me what classifies powerlifting as opposed to regular training. Well, basically, powerlifting isn't that far apart from regular training, but the whole point of it is to basically push the potential of how strong you can take your body. Yeah. So we focus on basically 3 lifts. You probably see it every day in the gym or something like that. Squat, bench press, deadlift. And at the end of the day, is who can lift the most for both of those things. Okay. Well, Mr. Kyle, what is the most you could lift?
Well, so far in training...
What did you start? Tell me where you started and where you're at.
When I started with Khalid, my deadlift was only like 495. Only
495?
Only 495 pounds.
Wow.
I only benched 270.
Benched 270?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And I don't think I maxed out on squat at the time. I only did 315 for reps at the time. 315. But at the moment, the progression is insane because so far I've deadlifted 515 pounds. Today, I'm supposed to try 525.
Wow. Well, good luck with that 525. Yeah. But when you gentlemen power lift, is there some kind of preparation you need to like prepare for? Because you are putting a strain initially when you are lifting so much. Is there any like strict diet or any like mental preparation? Because I see the guys at the gym
Yeah.
and I wonder like, what do they do to prepare themselves for that? Because it's not something you do every day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for the most part, especially when you're going to training or deciding on competing, the sport is very inclusive. So there's like several weight classes. I think for the women it goes down to 47 kilos all the way up until 84 kilo plus. For the men it goes down all the way to 53 and goes all the way up to 120 kilos plus, right? So whichever weight class you fit into between those brackets, people decide, all right, I'll diet down, I'll eat more, because it's competitive. So it's all up to the individual. I think both me and Kyle are in the we compete in the 93 kilo class. So we have to weigh either 205 pounds or less on the day of competing.
205 pounds.
Yeah.
You have to weigh that. That's a lot of muscle. And that isn't muscle, right? Like, wow. So tell me something. I know you guys have to maintain a strict diet, right? And and I know a lot of bodybuilders tend to eat more meat and proteins. Can you tell us a little bit about what you do, what meals you eat while you're training for this competition? Or is it just you go all out? Tell me about the meals you eat preparing for this competition.
Well, before powerlifting, I did a lot of weight loss stuff, so I eat very clean compared to now. So at the moment, compared to before when I eat like pretty much just chicken breast and rice and broccoli, at the moment all I eat is like red meat, like beef, pork, sometimes chicken. I prefer beef though, and a lot of like high carbs, like potatoes, stuff like that. And since I don't really have to worry about gaining weight, because honestly at the moment I struggle to maintain my body weight right now, which is like between 198 to 200. If I stop eating, like if I miss like a meal, I drop weight like very fast. So I throw in snacks or whatever. So it's not really like super clean.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is Mr. Kyle snacking on? Because I like snacks.
Honestly, just the average stuff, just like pastries, chips, biscuit, whatever I feel like eating.
Nice. Okay. Thanks for that. Mr. Khalid, tell us a little bit more about the Powerlifting Association itself, where we can find it.
So the association started back in 2018. We actually started the association, me and some of my friends we were in university, and we found out about the sport and we wanted to compete. And at the time, we went to Mexico City to compete at the Mexican Nationals. But we found out at the end of the day that even though we did really well, we weren't able to get any medals because we're not Mexican.
Oh, my.
So we decided then that we should establish the association here in Belize and start up the sport here. So again, since 2018, we've been established. Since then, we've had a lot of growth. We've gotten international medals up until this point. If you'd like to find us or if you want to have more information or support us, we're on Instagram and Facebook under the same title, Belize Powerlifting Association.
Okay, so I understand that both of you are powerlifters, of course, and Mr. Khalid, you've been in competitions, right?
Yeah.
How many? Can you tell us a bit more of the competitions and what categories?
Yeah. So most recently, I competed in Panama at the North American Powerlifting Championships. There I got a bronze medal for the 93 class. So technically I'm number 3 in North America.
Nice.
So
wow.
Apart from that, the weight classes are a lot. It goes even more detail because it's men and women, different weight classes, and then it also goes by age. Like I mentioned, more than half the people competing this year are juniors. And beyond that, I think our oldest competitor last year was 74.
74.
Yeah.
Wow. So I hear you mention women are a part of this association as well. Can you tell me a little bit like how many and what ages, and tell me a little bit more of the women involved?
So I think for this competition so far we have, again, it's split in the middle, half juniors, and also split in the middle for half women. So we're actually doing the competition over 2 days this year, and we're dedicating the entire first day to the women only.
Okay.
Yeah. So the women we have a group of, like, again, it's very exciting. We have a group of sub juniors from I think they work out at Kinetic along the highway.
Okay.
And they're between the ages of 13 and 14. And they actually told me that powerlifting is a part of there because they go to what's the school's name?
Belize High School.
Yeah, Belize High School.
Okay.
And they're actually including powerlifting into their resumes, right? So as part of the school, they have to do something extracurricular, and they decided to put powerlifting on that. So whenever
That
they
is
apply for
awesome.
anything outside, they'll see powerlifting. And then our oldest competitor, we're very proud of her. She's also an international medalist, is Miss Alida. Her 60th birthday is coming up.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah. So and she actually holds, for women in the North American region, she holds the world record for squat and deadlift.
Squat and
Yeah,
deadlift.
squat, actually all of them. She has the squat, bench, deadlift, and total record. So she's the strongest in North America.
Uh-huh. That's pretty awesome. So now, Kyle,
Yeah.
tell me, what advice, and also Khalid, what advice can you give maybe our younger listeners or any listener who wants to become a power lifter? What do they need to do? Like, do they just need to find a trainer? Do they just need to go on the internet? What can you suggest to them how to start their journey? Because you said you started in 2021?
Yeah. I think it's important to have like a good amount of drive in yourself, and also it kind of difficult, but what helped me a lot personally is to have like a good circle around you, because when I started, I would have never imagined that I would be like this. I was overweight and not very strong.
Wait, you were overweight?
Yeah, I used to weigh 230 pounds coming out of high school.
Okay.
Very overweight, and then I dropped all the way down to 164, and then that was in 2021 period, and then after that I just started to bulk back up, and with that came strength. And at the time I had my coach Alexi Montero, rest in peace. He was my first coach, and without him I wouldn't have reached that level. Also my dad and all the people around me pushing me.
Right.
So it's good to have like a circle that really push you and believe in you right there. And also to have that belief in yourself to push yourself when those people aren't around you.
Right. I could imagine.
Yeah.
Nice. So you spoke about bulk and strength training. Can you
Yeah.
just give us a little, because I don't know what it means when you say bulk. So can you just tell me a little bit more what that means initially?
Well, to lose the weight, you have to go in a caloric deficit.
Okay.
Lose pretty much most of the fat. But bulking is trying to put on as much muscle as you can. With that comes along with a little bit of fat too, but I don't really worry about that too much since powerlifting. I'm not doing bodybuilding.
Okay. Thanks. Khalid, can you tell me the most difficulties in starting with powerlifting? Like what you would say was difficult becoming where you are today? Because I see you competed in many competitions.
Yeah.
So can you just tell me a little bit about your difficulties and how you overcame it? Because you said you're third, right?
Yeah.
So tell me about that.
I think, well, for me, it wasn't really that much more so difficulties, because every time I'm training, this is what I like to do. This is what I love to do, right? Once I'm training, I'm having fun. And that's a big part of the sport, is that we're doing this because we're having fun. Again, there's the competitive aspect of it, but that's also fun. Seeing people that you're up against, seeing their numbers, and then trying to beat them, being competitive against them. I remember being back in the warm-up room in Panama, and everyone, we were like stalking each other on Instagram and stuff like that. But when all of us are back there and we were meeting face to face, some of them are even came up to me and said, "Hey, kind of my competitors, like people, I want to beat them," and they're coming up to me. We're jumping in and out, warming up together. We're having a conversation in the back room. So the entire journey so far for me has been so much fun, and I think that's what whenever I'm talking about the sport and when I'm trying to get people involved, that's the first thing I have them. I'm trying to have them know, no, that if you do this, yeah, have fun. At the end of the day, about your enjoyment.
Okay, that makes me want to start. That makes me feel encouraged. You know, I used to go to that gym now. I used to have a lead trainer. What's not? But so while we are here again, we're here to promote your event. So tell us where this event is going to take place, what time, you know, what to expect while we're here now.
Yeah. So the event, again, is the third annual national competition for Belize, the country. Everyone who competes is basically fighting for the chance to compete internationally. We're hosting it February 25th to 26th at the SJC JC Gymnasium. Or at least have to reach here for 7, but we're opening doors at 9 to the public because that's when the competition starts. We'll also have a live stream for the event just in case you aren't able to meet it. You can still join the live stream and support us in the chat. The competition, we're hosting it again the 25th and the 26th, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on both days.
That's nice. So it's nice of you guys that you have it on the live stream for those who can't make it. I will be watching on the live stream. Yeah. Is there a cost to go in?
So we're doing $5 for kids, $10 for adults.
Nice.
Again,
And it's
the entrance money, all of it goes to supporting athletes. Again, we have 2 international competitions coming up after the national competition. We have select athletes going to Malta in Europe to compete at the World Championships, and then after in August we're having hosting the North American Championships in Cayman Islands.
Cayman Islands.
Yeah.
So this competition, they're competing to go international, you said?
Yeah. So this qualifies athletes to compete abroad.
Nice. And how many competitors do you have for this particular competition?
I think right now we're having up to 30 people.
Nice.
Competing.
So they're vying for that.
Yeah, everyone wants
wow.
to
So that's going to be a thing to watch there.
Yeah.
You have your favorites?
I can't say that.
No, I know that. Yes. So that's it's February 26th to the 28th at the
25th to 26th.
Okay. So that's at the SGC Gymnasium. And there's a $5 cost for kids.
Yeah, 5
and
for kids,
10 for adults. And you will be live streaming it. Can you tell us where?
We'll be live streaming on YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah, we'll open up a YouTube channel and we'll share the link on the pages, the Instagram and the Facebook.
Okay, well, we have a video for those Okay, to introduce some of the competitors who are competing for the. Can you tell us their name? Oh, I'll call out their names as I said them though. There's Miss Alita Sharp. Wow. There's Miss Edith Ruiz. I know this is. Okay, wow. There's Miss Jacqueline Alas. Man, then gal the lips on here. There's Neri Show. There's Mr. Leo Matura.
Okay.
Oh, we have Mr. Khalid Usher.
I think all the athletes you're seeing on the video, that's what the promotional video for
William Morillo.
Yeah.
Morio, sorry.
That's the promotional video we used for last
There's
year's
Mr.
North
Robert
American.
Williams. What?
Yeah.
Well, our viewers are seeing the there's Mr. Robert Williams.
Right now he's on a little break, but he'll be at the competition because one of the things we do at the one of the things that's we need for the international level is judges. And so this year he made the decision to basically be a judge for us because that gives him the accreditation for when we compete abroad again. There's the international referee examination, and he's looking into doing that to become a certified international referee for the sport.
Oh, yeah, that's great. It's great. Okay, well, gentlemen, do you have any final words, Mr. Kyle?
Other than just if you're interested in getting into the sport, start now. There's no time than now, and make sure to come out and watch the Belize Nationals, support country's third competition.
Nice.
Yeah, just to add to that,
Mr. Khalid?
we're very excited to have the competition, and we hope to see everyone there.
Of course. Of course. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for coming and sharing about your event. Again, you said it's live streaming on YouTube
Yeah,
as
it'll be
well.
live stream.
That's great. So, you guys are, after the competition, you can come and bring the winner
Of course.
come and tell us how it went. You know, you're more than welcome to
I'll
come
make
by.
sure to be here.
Okay. I like it. Okay, again, thanks for coming. I guess we can take the break now, Lala.